Hello, everybody. It's about that time. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hey guys, thanks for talking about Gregsbeerreviews today. Today's beer comes from Free Will Brewing Company. This is their COB, which is a coffee oatmeal brown ale. Ale with coffee added, a strong brown ale with luscious malty backbone, notes of caramel, brown sugar, and graham cracker. Oh yeah, smells like, or sounds like it's going to smell and taste pretty good. 8.3% AB beer. And my brother Rico sent me this, and he's got a sticker on the side. Said this one was done in 8/10 of 16. 9, 10, 11, 12. This beer is 5 months old. So Rico, I apologize, my brother, for taking this long to get you this beer, because I know coffee fades in these beers. And it still has a price tag on top of it, $2.25 for this one. I'm trying to get to all these beers with coffee and hoppy beers and stuff. And I think this is the last coffee beer in there. I'm going to double check and make sure we're trying to get to those before we start doing these Imperial Porters and Stouts that I've got lined up coming. It says here IBUs is 20. So it's got, I guess the date is on here, and I cannot see it, guys. He's put a sticker on it. I'll look a little closer and see if I can see it. But it needs to be written in a little brighter ink than what they're doing if I can't see it when it comes out of the fridge, because a lot of these places you buy beer, they have refrigerated coolers and stuff, and you pull it out of the cooler and you can't see the date on it. So wherever it is, if it's on there, it needs to be written in a not a black ink, in a white ink, a yellow ink, or a blue ink, something a little brighter that you can see it. If you now that I'm flapping my gums, I do see it here on the side. It is written in yellow. It's right here at the base, right beside the sticker. And it is so hard to see with the beer in there. It is a faint yellow. I can't see it, guys. I'm going to have to come back after the beer is out of it and look, but I'm pretty sure it's probably got 081016 on it. It's what he's got on the sticker here on the bottle. And he sent a little note that says, Free Will COB, coffee oatmeal brown, 8.3% American brown ale, brewery out of Percy, Pennsylvania. Purchased, he said he bought it a couple of days ago, but that's been a while back. I bought it on 8/10/16. Said he sent me the rum barrel aged version of this brown beer last week. And I don't think I've even done that, to be honest. I have to go back and look. 20 IBUs, and that's what's written on the bottle here. So he's given me all the information here, and the commercial description on this one, guys, says this beer began as an Imperial Oatmeal Brown. Free Will's brewers liked it, but felt it either needed to be toned down or have something added. One Village Espresso roast coffee was cold brewed. A Kimberton brand coffee added after fermentation, and the magic was born. That's what it says here. So it's got the date on the bottle, and it's a bottled on date too on top of that. It's got the IBUs on there, and it's got the ABV on there. All three things we need. Just the ink is a little bit hard to read sometimes, but they are making that attempt. So gotta give them 2 thumbs up for that. It's not a best by, used by, or enjoyed by date. That's all we need to talk about. I read the commercial description, so let's get the cap off this bad boy. And he actually sent me 2 of these, so I need to drink the other one pretty quick too. Nice little hiss on there, a little bit of smoke coming out. Food pairing for this says cuisine is barbecue. The cheeses are earthy camembert, fontini, or nutty cheeses, Asiago, Colby, Parmesan. Goes well with your chocolate dishes, and the meat is beef. Glassware, pint, becker, non tumbler, mug, sound Sidel. I'm using my favorite tulip glass. It says here not recommended for extended cellarings. That's probably because of the coffee. Even though it's an 8.3%er, that's the alcohol's going to let it keep, but the coffee's going to fade, just like a hoppy beer, guys. And down the center of this, I didn't get hardly any head pour on that. It's barely covering the top of the beer, and it is a rich, dark amber mahogany color, guys. Looks a lot like a barley wine. Let's get a nose on it. Oh man, I'm not getting that coffee, guys. I may have kept this one too long, damn it. We may be able to savor some of it in the taste or as it warms up, but I'm not getting on my nose. I am getting maybe some brown sugar, molasses, or caramel and toffee. And there's a nice sweetness to it with only 20 IBUs. Not getting the coffee. Damn it. Well, yeah, let's dive in and see what we got. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Rico. I am getting the coffee on the taste, guys. And now this is cold right out of the fridge. It's 40 degrees. So those coffee aromas are probably going to come out a little more once it warms up. But if I'd have had this in August or September, I'm sure it probably would have been a hell of a lot better than it is now. So my apologies to Rico. Some of these beers get pushed back in the fridge, especially when I look at the ABV. Well, it's an 8.3% brown ale. This will keep. And you don't read the fine print where they've done coffee or something in it. So it's my bust. It's my bad. I should have done this one before now, guys. But I am getting hints of that coffee on the taste. Alcohol is well hidden. That's a tasty beer. Nice coffee notes on it, as a matter of fact. Just not getting them on the aromas. And that's because it's probably cold. And if you poured this right out of the closet or room temperature, you're probably going to get a little more coffee notes in that aroma than you are when it's 40 degrees chilled out of the refrigerator. So, but let me sip on this and let her have some, and we'll sip on it for a little bit and see how much more of those coffee notes and aromas come out, and come back and see where we end up. Alright guys, I'm back. Been sitting on for a little while. Coffee notes are a little more prevalent now that it's warmed up a little bit, but I have kept it too long. Rico, I'm sorry, brother. I should have done this a little earlier than I am doing it now. I got a feeling the coffee would have been a lot more prevalent a couple of months ago than it is now, because those flavors fade, guys. It's like hops do over time. So, but it's still at room temperature. It's there. I can taste it. So, very nice beer. Bottled on date, IBUs, ABV, everything's on the bottle that you want. Very well done. The other half, when I gave it to her, she says, "This is a barley wine?" And very, very barley wine-esque with the sweetness and the caramel and toffee. Very tasty beer, guys. Like I said, anything you see that's brewed with coffee, you need to drink it fresh. I mean, that's the bottom line, guys. Just like hops. Anything that's brewed, any IPA or double IPA, if you want to get the most aromatic and taste from the hops or from the coffee in this style of beer, you need to drink them as fresh as possible to get that. So, final chug. Caramel, toffee, brown sugar, coffee. not a lot of dark fruit. And it looked like a barley wine in the glass. A lot of the brown ales are kind of murky brown. This had a nice mahogany color. So, very tasty beer, guys. It is. Definitely worth picking up if you're into the brown ales, especially something with a little coffee added to it to kick it up a notch or two. I enjoyed this. This is very tasty. I just apologize to Rico for keeping it a little bit too long. I got a feeling this would have been a little bit better if I'd have done it a couple months ago. So, and I'm gonna grade it accordingly, guys. It's not their fault that I kept it this long. So, got a feeling this has been a great coffee brown ale when it was fresh. Don't think it's to the A category, but I think it's pretty damn close. To me, it's a B plus beer, guys. I would probably give this an 88. And you might say, oh my God, that's the best coffee beer I've ever had for a brown ale. I won't argue with that. If fresh, it probably is. So that's where I'm going to put it. So let's run over to Beer Advocate, and they say 87. So I'm pretty damn close there. And over to Rate Beer, they say 86. So I'm giving it just a little bit better notes and grade than those two guys are. And for our final check-in, we'll say Untapped has it at 3.76, which is their B plus numbers. So definitely an upper B beer, B to B plus beer there, guys. So I would like to have done it earlier than I have. I'm doing it now to really make an accurate judge on how much coffee tastes and aromas are in the beer than what I'm getting now, doing it here at the end of January when it's been in the bottle for quite a few months now. So very tasty still. So if you've had this one from Freewheel Brewing, this is their COB Coffee Oatmeal Brown. Let me know what you think. I think it's a very tasty beer, guys. And maybe down the road I'll get my chance to get my hands on another fresh version, and we'll do it. We'll re-review it and see what if I think there's any kind of differences or how much more coffee aromas and taste that it has. So, but I'm pretty much in line with what everybody else is giving it. So I feel pretty comfortable with that. So if you've had this one from them, let me know what you think, guys, and come on back tomorrow. Let's dig something out of that fridge. See everybody then.